so glad that you could make it. You ain't even had to call. Whether you two-step with the best of them or cop shots at the bar, or whether you came here just to twerk and clap it up for your favorite part. Don't make us no fucking difference. Just don't stand there on that wall. Little mama get up, little mama get up. We don't give a damn if it's liquor in your cup. Big pimpin' get up, big pimpin' get up. Yeah, it's finna get lit. Just finish twisting up. Go ahead, get up, go ahead, get up. And it's okay to bob your head and get your feet all stuck. Yeah, fam, get up. Yeah, fam, get up. Yeah, fam, get up. Yeah, fam, get up. 'Cause we don't give a damn, get up.
That was funny.
Tell my little bitch that queen. Man, hell yeah.
No cap, I might queef back.
died. They said that pussy fought at me, nigga. I get excited. I fuck around and fought back. Oh, God.
Bro, y'all, welcome back to the ShellTalk podcast show.
Yeah. Yeah. I love this goddamn music, man. I'm telling you. Y'all, if y'all don't appreciate it, I appreciate it.
Oh, definitely, I do.
That shit like ginseng, bro.
Already. You already know who it is, man. It's your man QZ, bald buddy from the Berg with the beard. What it is, what it is, what it is. Hey, what's your name, my boy?
Hey, man, it's your boy Felt Zig, a.k.a. King Zig. I am.
My guy. And we got my dog in the building with it. What's your name, my boy?
Skeebo from the 803. You know me, bro.
I know that king, my nigga, for sure. And on the ones and twos, we got your man, Obi-Wan Kenobi, your baby mama, favorite baby daddy in the building right now. Yeah. It's blessed to be in the building one more again, man. And shit, you know, I want to make sure I check. My dog, how you feeling? Everything good?
Yeah, man. I'm good, bro. Just getting back to work.
Yeah.
That's it.
Getting back in the flow of shit. No, I can dig it, man. Well, so I'm feeling all right too, man. Not too off of bad, you know what I'm saying? Like kind of getting the week set, you know what I'm saying? Some shit came along though, and I did a segment earlier in the week here. And to those who may not be familiar, I do a Q-tip of the day, usually once a week, if not twice a week. You know what I'm saying? Like just in general shit that I see.
Tell them where you put it at, man.
It's on all social media platforms, man. So it's on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok, even on Snapchat, man. You know what I mean? I throw them up there every now and again, man.
Gems,
so you can follow me at QUEZEE.
Things to live by.
Or at QZ803 on either or on the platforms. But so I did one about learning how you learn, right? And so I really, really want to dig into that real quick because I feel like there's something that blows past people all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I got a couple questions that I want to kind of run by y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like to make sure we kind of get its necessary due. Before we do that as well, also shout out to Iwi Media, man. IIWIIMEDIA, man. Shout out to the platform, man. And so also make sure y'all tap, look in, subscribe, man, like this thing, make sure we get this all around.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
We're making that big push toward YouTube.
Beyond all that, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just the information needs to get to everyone. You know what I'm saying? So already, man. But I wanted to ask, man, so like for you particularly, you know what I mean? And this ain't for nobody else. I mean for King Zig, for Skeebo, I'm asking y'all, so I don't want to hear the PC shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like I want to hear y'all's answers to these questions. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
How do you remember shit?
Honestly,
yeah,
I remember shit. Depends on what it is. If it's numbers,
okay.
For me to remember your phone number, I remember it like you owe me money.
Say less. Oh, that shit. That sounds like it would fucking work. that was what's up.
For me to remember birthdays, I remember it like you owe me money.
Okay, word.
You know what I'm saying?
Money is the equivalent.
The best lessons in life for me have been hard pressed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
That's the way I learn. I learn by physical, by emotional.
Okay.
Touch, see, or hurt.
Okay, yeah, got you. So just in terms of remembering it, though, you associate it to money, and that usually helps for you. Skeebo, what about you, man? How you remember shit?
Mostly by like if it's a date, like I gotta pay a bill or something like that, like put it in a schedule, like in a cell phone or something. Okay. Need reminders, write notes, stick them somewhere.
Okay. So you put it on the calendar. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Let it have its purpose. All right, word. Let the calendar do its job.
Yeah.
All right, I can dig that shit. All right, but the way that I remember shit, man, is I got to make a song out of it. You know what I'm saying? A little jingle. I'm a Jingles 2000 dude.
I dig it.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
You
Like, so
Jamie.
for me,
Yeah.
I gotta make some kind of little weird ass jingle up here, so it'll never
Yeah.
go nowhere. It'll never go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what it is.
Now the crazy shit is on a relation note, remembering shit that happens or remembering shit that I need to talk to people about. I do it based off of movies and TV shows.
Okay.
Me too.
Okay.
That shit weird. I know it's weird, but
Cool
that's
shit.
what I do.
Oh, whatever works, man. All right, so even going a step further, how do you retain shit? Like you may be able to remember it, but how do you retain shit? What allows you to keep it there? Like, is there a process? Is there how do you retain shit?
Me, if it's something like as far as like school shit or me learning some shit, I have to write it.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotta
like,
write it down.
like, yeah,
Yeah,
like
right.
me being in college and everything, man. You think I'm playing? Like most people, like, oh, you always read this, and the third. The answer's right there. No, I got to write all that
Gotta
shit
write
to,
it down.
Yeah,
retain
okay.
it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Like I could read it and retain it for a few hours, but it won't be there.
Right.
So like that fast studying
Yeah,
right before a quiz.
No,
and
I
shit
can't do
like
that. Mm-mm.
Can't. I
cramming.
can retain.
I'm not a
for
crammer.
few
I'm not a
hours.
crammer, dude. Like, no, I need days.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I feel
I
that.
can dig it.
Yeah.
Word. All right. Well, I can dig it. So I tell you what. For the sake of time, I want to make sure that we kind of get through all of them. So, I tell you what, Skeebo, how do you focus on shit? Like actually concentrate. What happens for what do you do to concentrate or to focus?
Yeah, well, it actually depends on the seriousness of the matter for me to focus on it. Everything in your day might not be, that important. So I wouldn't focus on that per se. But if I needed to, I have to make it a priority in my mind, no matter, and line them up.
Okay, gotcha.
And then
so
I'll
you
go
gotta prioritize it
and go hard
to focus
for it.
on it. Okay,
Yeah.
so I got you. What is more of your ritual, though? I guess is what I'm getting at. I understand what it's got to be prioritized, but I'm asking, what do you physically do to focus? Like, if there are, we've established that it's focus worthy. All right, now what do you do to actually get yourself to focus or to concentrate?
Yeah, that's pretty deep. Yeah, no, I don't even know. Like right now, I can't
that's
even
dope.
answer that.
What about
That's,
you, bro?
that's dope. Honestly, focusing comes natural. Like it is nothing that I have to do physically to focus on doing something, because I am a one-track minded person. So,
Okay.
like as far as like people saying that they multitask and shit, I no.
Okay.
So whatever I'm doing, I am focusing on that.
Yeah.
And my kids can tell you, if you want my attention, you literally have to break my focus. You have to break my line of sight.
Is that right? Okay. I guess
And
that's
then you
dope. Okay. Me particularly, man, I
what do you
gotta I have to in my brain, I gotta say fuck everybody.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
order to
Yeah.
focus.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter that the obviously it's got to be prioritized, and I'm glad you brought that up because it's got to be focus worthy in order for me to focus on it. But like in order to really focus amidst everything that's going on, man, the hustle and bustle of every day and shit, I gotta cut everything off and say, you know what, I'm gonna do this, and no matter what, I'm about to go do this. I'm dedicating the rest of today to this, or I'm dedicating this time to this. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, like, and
that's what I gotta do.
the crazy thing is, it's like I wish I had the ability to be able to just say fuck everybody around me and focus on doing that shit. Cause see, like my boss, she is a vocal person, so if she run across some shit while I'm doing something, she'll just blurt it out, right? You know what I'm saying? And she wants an answer, but me, because I have to focus on what I'm doing to go from point A to point Z, and if I don't, I'm going to fuck up somewhere and not do something, right? Yeah. So oftentimes, often she has to take a pin or something and throw it at me to get my attention, because now I just start throwing my earplugs in. Because I got to focus on what I'm doing. Okay. So like my first thing I do in the morning is I check loads and I start dispatching my drivers on who I know what likes what. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. So when she comes in, she starts on her day to day, and if she needs an answer to something that I may have put on the yard or brought out of the port, you know what I'm saying? She gonna have shit. Trust me, I'm always giving her pen back all day long. All day long. She'll be like, and the thing about it, her and me are just like, I hate to be ignored.
So I feel you and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this. This is open to the whole floor. So we already said how you remember shit, right? Or how you retain shit. What do you have to do in order to remember shit within a time frame?
Ooh.
Like there is a crunch. All right. It is important. Ooh. There is a goddamn time frame in order for it to be done within. So it kind of almost requires some kind of cram work, or does it? Is what I'm asking.
That depends and varies upon what it is and how important it is. Like for me, as you know, my kids, well, God, my kids, and y'all,
right,
are the most important things in my life. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I prioritize things in my life right along with those things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if it's that important, then I remember it by remembering one of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what does this seem like? This would go with what person?
Use that way to
relate. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's how I do that. Like, and it's funny because you said that because I just started doing that.
Oh yeah.
Because of you telling me, hey, bro, because you know how I get when I get on that, I get lit. Like, you know, it's hard for me to calm down, and you always tell me, hey, bro, hold on, take 5 seconds, breathe, think about what you about to say and do.
No, I can dig it, man.
So I implemented that from that.
That's fine. That's what's up, man. I asked this shit because, like, I ain't gonna say niggas' age specifically, but
niggas getting old.
We come from a time when, you know,
we can remember and do everything.
There was a specified concentration in homeroom. We had a first off, we had a homeroom. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was required, you know, all through all the primary grades, 1st through 8th grade.
I remember
you know
we got an A and B schedule, but we ain't gonna talk about that shit.
Already.
We ain't gonna date ourselves.
Right. So, damn, homeroom, they taught you a lot of these skills, on how to remember shit, how to retain information, on how to to come up with critical thinking. Like you know, they didn't form it that way, obviously, because you wouldn't gravitate towards it if they did. But this was the shit that they were actually teaching you. It was like they taught you how to learn. You know what I'm saying? Like, now obviously that's not really the case. That now you shout out to the teachers that we have, because they do an amazing job, but their job is not to teach you how to learn. Their job is to teach you what to learn. You know what I'm saying? Like, their job is to teach you what to learn to pass these tests that are administered by the state that say that you are
fit for that level.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so there's a clear difference between the two. You know what I mean? Like, all right, so question for the floor. How do you, because this has nothing to do with school, right? Or learning per se, but how do you make good decisions?
Oh, shit. Off a day-to-day.
All right, let me back up. So obviously no decision is a good or a bad decision. It's everything that you do has positive and negative
cause.
It's reaction to it. It is what it is. It's not, but the point is how do you sway shit for shit to come your way in a positive sense? Like when you get faced with a decision, what is your thought process? Do you
I mostly just think about the most comparable situation that I can, compare to that one. That went for me favorable, in my direction.
Okay.
In the situation.
Right.
So that's what I think about.
You being in the same type of situation before, or someone you kind of reference to that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Do you have to make decisions that have negative impact in order to make decisions that have positive impact.
Yeah. I daily. Yeah, it's funny.
Struggle.
Shit.
You gotta make bad
yeah.
decisions, and that's why I call them bad or good, because it's the easiest way to it's quicker to say. But
I make my decisions mostly now off of what moral or spiritual guidelines. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay,
if I, depending upon what the situation is, if I have the time to take and table it for a second and think about it, okay, cool. But if I don't, and if this is something that's right there in front of my face, whether I'm either gonna have to beat him and shoot him and stab this one, you know what I'm saying, or can I walk away?
Yeah.
So
You know what I'm saying?
like, obviously, to the same point that we were just making earlier, we ain't just got here. So your experiences don't necessarily have to reflect the shit that you've done or what you've been through specifically. You can use the experiences of others, the experiences of those that you know, too.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, to try to avoid and make decisions that have negative implications on you, right? Like, I mean, that's definitely a thing too, right? I mean, that's what a wise man should be able to do, I would imagine. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
You would think.
So let me ask y'all this. What helps you to comprehend shit easier? Like, if there is something that is universally difficult, right? To whatever, but your job is to comprehend it. What makes you comprehend? Or, matter of fact, that's a bad example. It don't even got to be difficult. If it's something what makes you comprehend something, new information, easier?
Repetitiveness.
Doing it over and over? Doing it over and over?
Yeah. In my job, in my day-to-day, in my life, period, I found you're faced with things that are the same situation that may differ just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And again, hearing things from you, thinking things from you, hearing things from the great. You know what I'm saying? From mom, dad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That they went through. Those things may not pop back into your mind until said situation happened. Pop.
Yeah, right.
Then you like,
right.
Okay, I don't got to do that like this because this happened with this. But sometimes you have to even try it just to even see.
Okay,
you know
true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all failure is not bad failure.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? You have to fail to succeed.
That's a fact. Right? That's definitely a fact.
So me myself, man, I always say, man, you gotta run into a brick wall before you can goddamn find that door opening.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
I can dig it, man. And for all intents and purposes, you know what I'm saying, in the wise words of the favorite, man, a smart man will learn from his mistakes, man, but a wise man learns from the mistakes of others.
That's
You know
it.
what I mean? So ultimately, you guide your way along. You know what I'm saying? Like, and try to make the best decisions that you can for yourself.
And then I got y'all guys, man. I bounce things off of y'all a lot, man. And sometimes I don't even got to go through the whole scenario of what's happening before y'all answer and be like, well, bro, this, that, and the third, da.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, and I'm older than y'all. You know what I'm saying? So that goes to speak on also the other thing that you said, never be too old to learn.
Well, that's a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
You can always learn.
So I've learned from my
Always be
kid.
teachable.
I've learned from my kid, man. One of the clear things I always use that was a great thing that I saw she did was, and I speak to this all the time. She was divided between two of her friends that had a falling out. And one was having her birthday party, so the other one had a party the same day, just to divide that whole friend group. You know what I'm saying? And so she looked at both of them and be like, I ain't going to neither one of y'all party. I don't give a damn how mad you is.
Yeah. I mean,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So which was some dope shit to me. You know what I mean?
well, yeah. So, I mean, class doesn't have to be taught. You know,
And at that
you
moment,
got
she was
class
12.
and you got morale. That's something that's you either have it or you don't. You know what I mean? So that's dope. But even to change the mode a little bit, same topic, but to change the mode a little bit, because some may feel like that's more of a learning. They really don't like to even refer to learning per se. right? It feels too much like class, feels too much like school, and it's with all that, right? So let me ask you this: what helps you get in a creative space? You know what I'm saying? Like if you're trying to make some new shit or whatever it may be, you're trying to document some shit or you trying to make a video or you know what I mean, you're a barber and shit, you know what I'm saying? You be in a what puts you in a creative space?
Bro, this shit gonna sound weird as fuck.
Okay.
Pain
puts you in a creative space.
Pain put me. Listen, man.
I dig that though.
Man,
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and take you there. What, bro? Back when I was doing powerlifting, right?
Okay.
I went through my breakup, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
About a month or two after that, y'all saw what happened. Like I here it is. I was looking like a superhero. But the pain of the gym brought me through the pain of the breakup.
True.
And
okay,
you know what I'm saying? Then I had said accident, then other stuff started happening, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean, like laying up in the hospital with them stents and those tubes in me and shit.
Yeah.
You find out real life who fucks with you.
That's a fact.
Yeah, man.
Fast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Things that I never will forget would be when I'm laying up there, almost died and shit. The first people that was responding.
Yeah.
It's the same people in this motherfucking room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This man spent I know your old lady was shitting with you.
Oh yeah.
Your ex-old lady was shitting with you because you were out there. You damn near spent the night with me. This nigga did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? This nigga right here called and was like, yo, I know you got to be going crazy, man. I'm about to come get you right now.
Yeah.
and brought me out the house, brought me around, took me wherever I wanted to go, and then brought me here. And he did that whole weekend, bro. He ain't had to. Yeah. He had shit going on himself. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
We all we got, bro.
But you know what I'm saying? Like so it goes to show you all those people, man, pain.
Yeah.
Pain brings me to a place, bro, where it's different, man.
Yeah, man.
That puts me in a creative space, bro.
I can dig it. Well, and what's crazy is the exercise bit of it, the gym bit of it, the pain through physical conditioning and shit. That kind of puts you in that alpha state of mind.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, as crazy as it sounds.
And so, what helps put you in a creative state?
Shoot, I don't know. Having a good day, having a bad day.
Energy.
Yeah.
So, how the day,
you know
how
what I'm saying?
Vibe.
Being around y'all makes creativeness easier than being around somebody that's very negative. You know what I'm saying?
Word. So that it's crazy that you say it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, because again, it's a weird relation to it or a relativity direction to it, but it's still what puts you in that alpha state of mind. Like that alpha state of mind, what I mean is like that state of mind where you're in auto mode. You're locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that comes from a certain energy. You can only get that alpha state of mind when you're either working out, when you're doing something physical, when you're doing something that, like you say, you don't like to multitask, but you kind of got to, right?
Yeah.
And it's all right. This may sound basic as shit, but it is what it is. And when you working out, you got to be doing multiple things.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Like you got down managing your time and shit. You got down working on whatever body part it is that you're working on and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you're multitasking when you don't have to.
Yeah.
Because you.
No, I've came up, man. Like you said,
I said that backwards. You multitasking because you have to.
Yeah, because you have to. Like,
already.
So like the craziest shit is when you doing that kind of workout, man. You're putting your body in a fight or flight mode.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes under heavy, like okay, my first time getting under 400 pounds bench press. Man, my body said, "Oh shit, what are we gonna do here?" When I got that motherfucker about here, he was like, "What the fuck we gonna do, boss? We gonna get this bitch up off us. Is what we gonna do?"
Yeah.
And bro, the first time I got that first rep, man, that was that. Yeah.
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 But
Now
see,
I hurt so bad afterwards.
Oh, of course.
But now see, this is the thing, and so to what you were saying earlier and shit, it goes by your day or it goes by the energy and shit, and that helps you to create. But like the thing, like all right, so like the whole thing of it is like you don't go and you don't make create, you don't get creative, right? Like you don't. It's like you don't not have energy. You do shit to give you energy.
True.
Right? Like you don't not have creative, like you don't not have creativity. You do shit to put you in a creative space.
Yeah.
Like you see what I'm saying? Like it's something that you can physically control. You just have to learn
You have those things that
what puts you in that state so that you can do that shit consistently. I'm bringing this shit up because social media and shit has the capability of knowing more about you than you. And they know more about you than you because they look at your repetitions, the shit that you respond to, the shit that they throw at you and shit, what you're going to actually goddamn look at, what you gaze at, what you actually click on and look at the whole shit through, how much time you put towards shit so that they can send you more shit of that caliber, right? That's a fucking shame, bro. If a motherfucker can learn about how you know you, they learn about how you learn, but you don't know how you learn. You don't know you. You don't know how you're wired. What goddamn you notice how motherfuckers can throw you a playlist? You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like that's just your shit. That shit be jamming to you, nigga. Because you know what I mean? Like, word, this is your vibe right here. Well, they didn't kind of pick that bitch up because you didn't been on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? Like, word. And they go by the same shit that you listen to or the shit that you skip. And they just kind of throw together and put the algorithm together for
I'll
it.
tell you some other shit real quick that put me in the creative space is watching other people create.
Okay.
Okay.
I can see that.
Get inspired.
And I'm taking it back to watching you do energy.
Okay, word.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And I'm like, oh, that shit did dope.
I know. Yeah,
okay, so I see how this nigga did that.
Yeah.
I see now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So and it puts me in the creative space to when I got home, man, I started working back on creating my workout plans and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so because what you do and where you're talented at, I'm not that talented. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I will help motivate and stand behind you 100%.
Oh, really, man? Yeah,
so watching y'all create.
Yeah,
definitely.
No, I can dig it, man. And it's just, I think these things are super, super important, man. If not only for us, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like I said, obviously we're grown at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you can learn how you learn, then you can ultimately find ways to learn how your kids learn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
that's where it's really, really important. You're not going to even understand what to ask or what to trigger in to look for until you're looking for them things from yourself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you can find out how you learn or what was good for you when you were in school, what wasn't good for you when you were in school. Not the subject, but the application of learning. You know what I'm saying? Like, what way you went about learning that came into roadblocks for you versus what way you went about learning and shit that was successful every time. Then you can look at that same shit for your kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, and at that point, you can then put yourself in a position to go and talk to their teachers and shit. If necessary, and I ain't even say if necessary, I think it's necessary to speak with any one of the teachers. You know what I'm saying? It's if you want to make sure your child is taking advantage of the way that they learn. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people have to see visuals of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gotta have pictures to it. It don't matter what the fuck you're talking about. It don't matter how important the information is, how bold the print is. That bitch gotta have some kind of visual, some illustration to it. Yeah. Some people gotta have some kind of audio. They gotta hear that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter how much they read it, they can read it out loud, but they gotta hear that shit. If they can sit back and just hear the shit, they'll soak it all in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a million different ways that shit can happen. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
that nigga right there.
Excuse me. Yeah.
I watched that cat over there, man, see shit and see shit, read shit, hear shit, and do it.
Word.
And literally do it.
Now,
Yeah.
Hey man, look.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, baby mama, favorite baby daddy, man. You know what I mean? Like, hey, my man is fire at what he does, and not even just this in particular. It's just of all trades. You
Of
feel
all
me?
trades,
So,
yeah.
yeah, man. And then I also too want to make sure we tap into the fact that, or remember the fact that there is a forgetting curve.
Yeah,
just like it's a fucking learning curve, it's a forgetting curve out this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, word, you feel me? Like,
yeah.
and I mean that forgetting curve. Do you know they say if you learn some shit or hear that shit for one time, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter how dope the shit is, how instrumental the shit is to your life. If you learn it one time, there's an 80% chance that within 48 hours, that shit's gone.
Yeah, you're gonna forget it.
That is true.
Or within 48 hours, you'll forget about 80% of the information. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So
The only thing that's retained, and if I'm not mistaken, the only thing that's retained is things that are done every day.
that's repetition.
Repetition.
That's a fact. That's the next point is beauty and repetition. It doesn't make a difference how miniature or how maximum it is to you if you repeat it or if it's repeated. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll stick. It'll stick. It'll always be there. You know what I'm saying? I put what was that shit?
Little ghetto bitches that queef.
Right. Already.
Word.
Already. I was about to goddamn give you the word of success. You know what I'm saying? The pledge of success real quick and see if you remember that shit right fast, man. But I can't remember the first couple of lines to it and shit. Because I know if I say the first couple of lines, I know you'll remember the shit. It's the point. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they used to say the shit what was this? Fucking
What are you talking about? Today is a new day.
a new beginning. It's been given to me as a new gift.
Yeah.
I will not use it or throw it away, right? What I do today will affect me tomorrow. This is my point. What I'm saying to you is,
Okay, the bad part about it, I ain't never heard that shit.
word. That's word. You feel me? Like, already. Shout out to District 5, man. You know what I'm
never
saying?
heard
Like,
that
word.
shit,
Them
son.
niggas say, they said that shit every morning, man.
I remember.
Is the point.
I remember. I remember. Coach, y'all fucking up for a fuck good time. When you gonna stop
man.
fucking up?
Fucking up.
You know what I'm saying? But no, man. I just want to make sure everybody taps into making sure they know how they learn, know the way that they're able to retain information. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure people are in tune with what works for them. Because the shit that we talking about don't matter. It don't matter to the next man that can only get what he's doing by touching it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, none of us said that. You feel me? Like, so it ain't gonna make no difference to them. You know what I mean? Like, but if he recognizes that, hey, look, just stop talking. Let me go and touch it and fuck it all up, take it all apart,
That's kind of me too.
and let me put it all back together.
That's why I didn't say it,
what I'm
because I
talking
think
about?
that's just
And
kind
then I'll
of
know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
word. You know, that shit's it's necessary to know that that's at least what puts you in a safe place. Now, obviously, that ain't always the option to do some shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, word.
Ain't
But
always good.
if at the end of the day, that's the way you go about learning shit, people can at least apply that to the way that they're relating material to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the $1 million key is relating material.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you some crazy shit, man. You think I'm playing? This multi-million dollar company that I work for, their belief is throw you in the shit, let you feel it out, and let you fix it.
That's how a lot of us learn how to swim, right? I mean, that's all I'm saying. That's how you feel me? Let me keep
As
it all.
crazy as
You
it
feel me?
is.
Like, that's how it go.
And
Just
as
throw you out
chaotic
there
as
like,
it is,
hey,
that's what
don't
they
drown.
do. They'll give you a brief synopsis of how to do said shit, but they don't give you all the keys because that will take months
Right.
and cost too much into training.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So they will literally throw you in the fire.
Yeah.
And you gonna,
Already.
and they know you gonna fuck it up. You're
You
gonna
know,
foobar.
Foobar that.
You're going to
Already.
foobar this.
Yeah.
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 But they give you the tools to learn how to fix it. And when you learn how to fix it time and time again, trust me, you don't
Yeah.
make that mistake no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that pretty much
See,
helped me with barbering.
that's the one thing I love about my boss, man. She the dopest, man. Like, she get in your ass. She'll tell you, hey, man, you fucking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? But I let you fuck up because you need to learn.
What not to do.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So, dope shit.
Yeah.
Dope
Well,
episode.
that's what it is, man. No, I just, before we go, man, I just want to, regardless of how you learn, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need to also recognize that you don't get no goddamn points for learning shit and not doing nothing with the information.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it.
You know what I'm
Big
saying?
facts.
Like, you get 0 points for that shit.
Exactly.
You know
Each
what I'm
one
saying?
teach
Like,
one, bro.
Bruh, the best way to learn more shit about what you already know is by teaching it. You know what I'm saying? Like, or by telling somebody else so that you can look at the way that they retain the information, the way that they receive the information. So even if they receive it different than the way that you received it initially, you're ultimately going to learn something from that experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can always be learning, always be teachable. You know what I'm saying? And that way we can always keep information amongst ourselves, because that's what's necessary. You know what I'm saying? It don't make a difference what you think's valuable to you. You can know some shit about something that'll put somebody else on point that needed that information that didn't even know they needed it. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just necessary to teach what you know. You know what I'm saying? When it's applicable. You know what I mean? Going into next week though, what you feeling like, bro? How you feeling?
Man, again, I feel blessed. I'm finally in the new spot.
Yeah?
I feel
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah? Yeah?
I'm nervous and excited all at the same time.
Big
Hey,
shit,
bro.
man.
All
I can dig
right.
it.
I'm nervous because the only thing you want to do is succeed. I want to make my people, and I want to make,
Right.
and that includes you. You know what I'm saying? You're my people, so
Already.
I just want to make my peoples proud of them, to say, hey man, my big bro or my nephew or my cousin or my bro or my homeboy, hey man, nigga doing big things.
Yeah, man.
You know
No,
what I'm saying?
bro.
shit,
Love. No, we already first off proud of you, man. We can't help but be proud of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but beyond all that,
I feel good.
it's good to know that you're in a good mental space. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what's happening in your life, you feel me? Like, good to know that you feel good and you're in a good space. What about you, bro? How you feel going into the week this week?
Nah, I feel good, man. I just want to make some money.
I can dig that.
Just
I can
make
dig
some
that.
money, bro.
I can
Stack
dig
on the
that.
money, bro.
I can dig that.
Yeah, love,
That bad.
man. Word,
Yeah, bro.
shit, damn right. Well, look, I feel the same, man. I feel I'm challenged actually. You know what I'm saying? There's some things that's coming up that it's got to be grind time. You know what I mean? Like, I got some things that's really starting to hit me financially. So, that's life. It happens to people, right? So, fuck it. It got to be what it got to be. You know what I mean? So, I kind of like to. I don't like to be put in the situations, but I like to be put in the situations to see how I react. You know what I mean? Like, with my back against the wall. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of intrigued at this point, challenged. You know what I'm saying? Is the best way I can put it. So it kind of gets the juices flowing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gets shit. You feel me? That's a fact. You know what I mean? Like, so for that, shout out to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, but it was awesome, man. I think this was a dope ass segment, and I always appreciate chopping it up with you. What's your name, my boy?
Hey man, it's your boy Zeig, man, aka King Zig. I am.
Yeah. And what's your name, King?
Yeah, man. This Skeebo from the 803. You know me, Bo.
Yeah. I'm your man QZ, ball buddy from the bird
guy.
with the beard.
For real.
We are tapped in. Before we go, man, y'all make sure y'all check out Perspective. That's QUEZEE on all streaming platforms. It's Perspective intro. You'll see the kid. You know what I'm talking about, like words. So definitely tap in, man. And yeah, man, we are the ShellTalk podcast. We out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.